What's going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger and I'm coming back at you with another video, or today it's probably more of a audio slash podcast type thing where I am going to go ahead and answer your so very highly desired questions. So without further ado, let's get into it. It looks like we got about let me check, 45 comments, so let's get pumping. Alrighty, so first question is from Josh Peterson, who asks, can you play other Lego games? I have kind of talked about this, and I have answered some people individually, but it is good to answer it for kind of majority of you, I guess. And that is, I don't mind playing another Lego game. Probably not right now, though, simply because there's going to be Darksiders and then Transformers right after. So maybe right after that, I wouldn't mind, like in September, doing another Lego game. But in order for that to happen, I need some recommendations in terms of which Lego game I should play. So leave it in the comment section below. Should I play Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Harry Potter? Which one of those is a game that you guys recommend? Okay, so next up is The Beast 1234567 IFY, who asks, I have a serious question, I guess. Are you Swedish? No, I'm not Swedish. I was born in Ukraine and then moved to Israel and then Canada. So not Swedish, but that's the first time I got that one. All right, next up, will you do Lego Batman 2 costume characters video? I wouldn't mind doing that. I just simply don't know if there's a lot of a desire to see that. I just don't really know how much I could really say interesting or entertaining on that type of video. I mean, I could maybe make some type of a funny parody, like making really obscure and ridiculous characters, but again, if you guys want to see that, leave that in the comment section below, and if there's enough ask and a need for it, then I'll definitely go ahead and do that for you guys. Okay, next up, fmessy23. So yeah, I remember this guy from the Q&A videos. Cool, thanks for asking another one. So he asks, who's your favorite superhero of all time? That would probably have to be Batman, closely followed by Iron Man. I've been like falling in love with Iron Man. I've been reading a lot of the Matt Fraction run on the comic books, and that's amazing. Another question from fmessy23. Will you make videos of Lego Batman 3 when it comes out? Definitely. If it comes out within a certain period of time, I guess, where we know for sure that it's coming out, because I don't know if it's coming out yet. Okay, I messed that question up very badly. But yeah, definitely. That's basically the short answer. Let's put it that way. What is your favorite video game ever? Oh, that is, again, that's another one from fmessy23. So he asked 3 different questions. What is my favorite video game ever? Wow, that's a very hard question, simply because there's a lot of games that have a nostalgic type feel to them, like, you know, the Mario games, of course, some of the RPG games that I used to play, but then of course there's also like modern games that I really enjoy, such as the Mass Effect franchise, the Uncharted franchise, which I absolutely love. So it's a very difficult question to answer, so I'm just gonna I know this sounds ridiculous, like kind of coward out of the question, but I can't really pinpoint one particular game that I love more than any other one in particular. Can you do Sly walkthrough, please? Blitzwinger. Okay, it's with an E, by the way, and this was a question by Dexter is awesome. And Dexter, I hope that you mean like Sly Cooper. If that's what you're talking about, then I'm probably going to do a walkthrough of that new Sly Cooper, the Thieves in Time, I think it's called, the 4th one. I'm very excited about that game, and it's looking very cool, colorful, and creative. So there will be a walkthrough of that without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, next up, we've got Fireballs today, and he asks, how old are you? I am 20 years old, which I know a lot of people are going to be surprised about. They're going to be like, what the hell? Because, I don't know, a lot of people say I have a young voice, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I think it's because of my accent a little bit in English. It makes my voice sound a little younger than if I were to speak in, let's say, Hebrew or Russian. So, yeah, I actually just turned 20 on August 7th, which is why there wasn't quite a few videos that week, because I kind of took some time off and, you know, I hung out with my family and then with my friends as well. So that's why there was a little bit of a lack of videos there, guys. So sorry about that. Okay, sorry, almost called you Bulbasaur Buster. That's an awesome name. Someone should use that. That's an awesome nickname. But Bluster Buster, which is also a cool nickname, by the way. And he asks, after Darksiders, what video will you do? Well, with Darksiders, what was interesting is that I was going to go ahead and bring Darksiders to a conclusion, but it seems like I've got such a tremendous support for it from quite a few people sending me personal messages, which, I mean, guys, that is the best way to show support for any series, is hit the like button and show me that you guys actually want to see me continue it. And I decided that I'm going to go ahead and continue it, but the problem is that I won't be able to get it all done before Darksiders 2 comes out. So what I'll do is I'll get to a certain point, be it 14 episodes or so of Darksiders, and then I'll play Darksiders 2, simply because my friend who got a review copy has told me that it's okay to play the second one without playing the first one. There is no particular kind of involvement between the two games. So I'm going to play the second one right after, starting on, I believe it's, what day is it going to be? On the 14th. So you're going to see Darksiders 2 start. And then after that, of course, Transformers is going to be the week after that. But I will promise you that I will come back to Darksiders and finish it, as long as there's interest in it. That's basically what I'm saying. So thank you for your question. Next up, we got Portland Paul. Cool. I've been to Portland. It's very cool there. Really, really green Portland. It's amazing, like, because of the rain, I guess. But he asks, I guess it is him, what games are you thinking about playing? Oh, and will you please play Lego Star Wars Clone Wars? It's so fun. Oh, wow. I didn't even know that they made a Clone Wars Lego game. I thought it was only for the films. I didn't know that. Maybe I will play that then. It seems very cool. I really like the designs of that show, even though I've never watched the show, but I like the design of the characters. So he asked, what did he ask? What games are you thinking about playing? Well, there's quite a few games that I'm thinking about playing, but right now, I mean, it's pretty much going to be always kind of like the newest games that are coming out, especially because now with towards the end of August, there's going to be a huge surge of a lot of different new games coming out. But I promise you guys that we will have kind of like flashback playthroughs where I go back and play a game that you guys all want me to play through, be it another Lego game or whatever it is, and I will, without a problem, go ahead and do that as long as the game is decent and not too horribly painful to play, let's put it that way. But yeah, thanks for your question. Next up is Gus Busto, or Basto maybe, who asks, who's your favorite DC Universe and Marvel superhero? I've kind of answered this previously. As I said, Batman and probably Iron Man and Deadpool from the Marvel superhero line. Okay, next up, Lego Star Wars 02, who asks, which character do you like in the DC Uniques? And then he corrects himself saying, I mean universe. Again, I always say Batman. I'm actually a really big fan of the Green Lantern universe as well. And when I say Batman, I don't mean just Batman. I mean the entire kind of rogues gallery of Batman, all the villains, of course, and the entire Bat family of Nightwing and everybody that's involved in the Batman mythos. I'm really liking what Scott Snyder is doing right now with the Batman comic book. And if you're not reading it, you should, because it's absolutely tremendous. And he's only in the 12th issue, so you should be able to catch up and, read on with everyone, all the comic book collectors and enthusiasts. Alrighty, so thanks for your question, Lego Star Wars 02. Next up, we've got Flaming Dragons 360. That's a pretty cool name. You are a beast. I love your videos. Okay, question time. Can you make more Lego Batman 2 videos? Question number 2, can you make a Supergirl Unlockable guide video? I've done that, so the second question has been already answered. As far as other Lego Batman 2 videos, I'm definitely going to make some more videos. I don't know exactly where to go from here with Lego Batman, but I'm thinking I might do a couple more. I have a couple more ideas already set out for Lego Batman, so there's at least, I would say, probably 3 or 4 more videos that I could, I don't want to promise you guys, but they're in the pipeline, so to speak. I've got this giant whiteboard where I write all my ideas on, so it's definitely coming at some point, but I can't kind of reveal it for now. And again, you guys put in the comment section below what exactly you guys want to see from Lego Batman, and I'll kind of consider it and, pick my way through the comments and kind of decide if I want to go ahead and produce any of that. All right, next up, we got Multi-Scorpio57 who says, finish Darksiders 1 before starting Darksiders 2. Unfortunately, that might be impossible simply because of time constraints. The problem is that I also work another job, like a regular job, so sometimes that stuff gets in the way, plus life, so that's why I fell behind on Darksiders. Plus, Darksiders didn't seem to receive quite a following at first. I mean, now it's kind of, the views have started to pick up, and there's been more thumbs up and more comments and things like that, so I've kind of become more motivated to continue that series, simply because I see that people are actually enjoying it. So I'd love to share my experience with you guys, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish it before Darksiders 2. I don't know, maybe I'll sit down on Monday and just, record 9 hours and upload 9 hours. We'll see, but that would be absolutely exhausting. All right, FMSC23 with another question. Please do more Spider-Man videos like free roam, etc. I've actually got a really cool idea for Spider-Man. It's going to be called the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and it's going to be exactly that, kind of, doing side missions and exploring things, so it's going to be a fun little thing there. Oh, and Dexter is Awesome is also asking about that too. Can you do a Spider-Man side mission? So yeah, same type of answer for that as well. Next up, Dexter's Awesome looks like he has 2 more questions, and that is, first one is, do you like squirrels? Yes, I do, of course. I live in Canada. We have them. We have squirrels like most people have cats in their countries, all over the streets. So yeah, we have a ton of squirrels here. Will you do an infamous gameplay? And also, you are so dang awesome. Thank you very much. And you are awesome too. I mean, your name is Dexter is Awesome. So yeah, and will I do Infamous gameplay? I've actually finished Infamous 2, and I've tried to play Infamous 1 actually, but it was kind of a little bit too stale in my opinion, especially when you compare it to the second game, which is a little bit of a sucky situation where you play the second one that is far superior to the first game, and I don't have quite a lot of motivation to go back and play that game. But again, you never say never, as the great Justin Bieber once said. And I'm being very sarcastic, by the way, by calling him great. Okay, so next up we got, whoa, okay, this one's gonna be hard. Sorry if I mispronounced this. Seba Chubis, or maybe Seba Chubase, I'm not sure. Sorry about that. Which is your favorite video of another games? I'm not really sure what that means in terms of maybe it's which of my videos is my favorite, or which videos do I enjoy watching. I'm not really sure. I'm sorry if I don't really know where to go with this question. I'm really sorry about that, but I would love for you to comment in the comment section below, and I'll answer it in text form, what it is that you're asking. Sorry about that. All right, then we have Blue Skyder, cool name. He says, I really love these videos, continuation of my previous comment. Are you going to play more Lego video games? Again, I've answered that previously, so it's just one of those things that I will do, but in due time, and I'd probably need to have some recommendations in terms of which ones I should. What is the best video game system to play Lego Batman 2 on? I'd probably go ahead and say that if you have a PlayStation Vita, that is a great option, simply because there's a lot of really cool characters on there, and the customization feature is much cooler on the handheld platforms, which is a little bit weird. But if you don't, then probably go ahead with either the PC, Xbox, or 360 version. Those are all kind of the same, so I'd probably say if you have a Vita and you don't mind playing it on handheld, that's a good version, because it seems like it kind of have a little more depth once you're done the game. But if you want just to kind of enjoy it on at home, sit down and enjoy it on your couch and such with some potato chips or something, I'd go ahead and say the other versions are just fine. Next up, SpongeBob 2003 Abel. I think this guy asked another question previous time. And that was J Willard 561. Sorry if I didn't say your name. He asks, SpongeBob asks, do you have Skype? I don't right now. I used to have Skype, but then I kind of got rid of it, and I forgot my password, so I'm probably going to need to set up a new account. Will you ever do a live stream? Yes, I will. I just, my computer can't quite handle that kind of thing. So as soon as I get a new computer and XSplit, I will do live streams for you guys almost on a regular basis, probably almost weekly. I'm planning, like every Sunday night, we'll do kind of community gathering where we'll all play multiplayer games together. So it'll be very cool. What video game systems do you have or had? I've had a Nintendo 64, I had a Nintendo Entertainment System. Let me finish first. I had the PS1, I had the GameCube, I had the PS2. I never had the Xbox, actually, the original Xbox. But right now, I also had a PSP, and I had a Game Boy, of course, and then a Game Boy Advance. But as far as what I have right now, I've got a Wii right now. I've got an Xbox 360, a PS3, and that's all. So that's basically the big three. Let's put it that way. I got the 3 consoles. That's what I got going on there. So thanks for your question, SpongeBob 2003 April. Okay, Killer Joey Bob says, please do more Darksiders videos. I've heard your names, I've heard your cries, and I will continue doing it, guys. 31 Sexy Hobo. Wow, what a great name. Please do a face cameo. I am planning to do some face cams for like scary games, if I do any scary games ever or anything like that, just because I think that for a scary game, it's very effective to see the reaction of the player, and it makes it more entertaining. But for that, again, I also need better equipment to do that. So I'll do that some point down the line. Promise you guys. Maybe in October for Halloween. I got a question. What's the DLC for Lego Batman 2 code? From Serious Heading. Okay. Sorry, I can't really answer that. I kind of answered these questions way too many times already. But yeah, with the DLC, you know what it is. Okay. Next, Winged Hero 13. Don't start... all capitals, by the way. Don't stop the Darksiders videos. I love them, and that's the reason about the game. Don't stop. Okay. So yeah, there's another enthusiast with the Darksiders. So yeah, I'm not gonna stop. Don't worry about it. And you're gonna get Darksiders 2 very soon as well. So be looking forward to that. Basically. Question time. Are you from Canada? Yes, I am. 2. Will we ever see what you look like? Yes, I will do Facecam at some point. What is your favorite female character from Marvel? Damn. Okay, that's a hard one. I don't even know like many female characters in Marvel that I would say are extremely interesting to read about. I don't really know. I mean, yeah, none really come to mind. I mean, like, of course you've got some of the X-Men characters like Storm and Jean Grey, but those are more involved in like a character situation, so I don't really know if I have a particularly favorite female character. What is your favorite male character from Marvel? I would probably put Iron Man at the top right now, simply because I've been reading so much of the Iron Man stuff right now, and I've been like on a huge Iron Man kick, and very, very kind of enthusiastic about Iron Man's character at the moment, at least. Number 5. Are you a fan of Skyrim? I've actually never played Skyrim. Please don't kill me. But Skyrim is one of those games that I feel like you really have to either invest yourself fully in it and play nothing but Skyrim, because otherwise I think the experience is not going to be the same, and I can't really afford to invest about 200 hours into a game right now. So I think it might be a game that I really kind of some point down the line like go back and really, over the summer or something, play through and enjoy, because I feel like it's one of those games that you really kind of have to fully immerse yourself in order to fully enjoy. But so I'm definitely an enthusiast about Skyrim, but I've never actually played it, so sorry about that. And please don't stop the Darksiders walkthrough. All right, I won't. Winged Hero. Thanks for your questions, dude. Or maybe girl, but I'm assuming it's a dude. Whatever. All right, Lego Creations 157. Can you sub me, please? Sorry, guys, I don't do the sub for sub thing. So if I don't respond to those or don't sub to you, it's not because I hate you or I in any way am picking on you. It's just I don't do the sub for sub thing. I'm sorry about that. But I mean, look, I'll check out your content. I don't mind doing that. And if I find it interesting or it fits it kind of, interests me. So it doesn't mean that if I don't subscribe, your content is bad. It just doesn't interest me or doesn't kind of, tickle my fancy. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, sorry about that. Next up is Skylar 600. Why don't you play Minecraft? I've actually answered this in a previous question video. Again, it's a PC thing, like where my PC can't really handle running Bandicam or Camtasia at the same time as a game, so it becomes a little choppy. So I don't want to do that because I want to put out like really high quality stuff. So until I don't get a new PC, that's not going to be happening. Do you have a girlfriend or boyfriend? Okay, well, boyfriend, that doesn't really fit me, so because I'm not homosexual or anything like that. But a girlfriend, not at the moment. Just got in a relationship. Next. Are you gay or not? Oh, okay, there's the next question. Great. I don't know what is wrong with this guy. He sounds like a stalker. He'll go from a Minecraft question to finding out if I have a boyfriend or girlfriend and if I'm gay. Great. So, no, I'm not gay. Call of Luigi. That's a cool name. It's like Call of Duty. But more Lego. Yes, more Lego will come. Have you ever played RD Lego fan? I remember this guy too. I think I've seen his comments before. Have you ever played Prototype 2? Also, have you played Lego Star Wars 3? No, I have not played any of the other Lego games, only the Lego Batman games. Have I played Prototype 2? No, I did not, because I played Prototype 1 and it didn't amaze me in any way, so it kind of really killed my interest in the entire Prototype franchise, so sorry about that. All right, Christian Balgobin maybe? I'm sorry. If I mispronounce any of these guys, I'm really sorry. Also, are you going... Okay. Oh, so here's 2 questions. Okay. So first question is, for Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, are you going to show the vehicles, I guess? I've done some of the mini-kit vehicles. There's other mini-kit episodes coming up as well very soon. I've just been busy, with my birthday and such, so I was away for about 4 days. So now I'm going to go get back into the swing of things and start recording stuff for that as well. And then his second question is also, are you going to do more Lego Batman videos? This is my first question. Okay, I will do more Lego Batman videos, but they will probably at some point come to an end simply because I can't keep making coverage of only one game for years, So, yeah, there you have it. Next is Saints Lord Able or Lordable, who asks, or she asks, what is your favorite Lego game / which Lego game are you looking forward to? My favorite Lego game is Lego Batman 2. I think it's the best Lego game that I've played, which there's only 2 of them. I've actually tried Indiana Jones a little bit, and it was at my friend's house, so I didn't really get to really invest any time into it, any serious time, but it seemed fun too. But the Lego Batman 2 game was absolutely awesome in my opinion. And which Lego game are you looking forward to? Of course, if they're making Lego Batman 3, I'm very interested in that. And the other thing is that I'm very interested in that Lego City Undercover, I think, or whatever it's called. It's kind of like the GTA game of Lego. It looks very interesting, and it looks like there's going to be a lot of funny stuff in there. Are you going to play more Lego games? From Portland Paul. Yes, I will. Zach, your fave Caucasian. What a name. Do you consider yourself a comic nerd? Yes, I do. Even though I usually try to not use the term nerd simply because it's a little more derogatory than a geek. So I'd probably say geek is the more correct way to go with it. So yeah. Mobile 4D Army asks, Blitz, are you going to do any live streams? Yes, I will. Again, it's an issue of equipment, not one of me not wanting to do it. Toy Story 3 fan 101 asks, what do you think is the worst game you ever played? Oh, wow. Well, I've got a really recent one in mind right now. I don't know if it's the worst one I've ever played, but I've just played Zoid's Assault. I bought that, I think, for $7. Simply because I used to be a huge Zoids fan when I was younger, the show. So I saw it and I was like, okay, that looks kind of cool. Maybe I'll try that out before, checking any reviews or anything. It's just kind of a blind purchase at the store. And it is an absolutely atrocious game, in my opinion. All the colors are just like gray, black, and poop colors. Like, they're horrible. There is no any type of depth to the game. It's very, very slow and super repetitive. It is a game that I would not recommend to anyone who has played any current generation games, simply because it is absolutely horrible in my opinion. Then again, I've only played like 25 minutes because I couldn't take any more of it. It was way too horrible. I'm not a person who believes in playing games like, well, if you invest 15 hours, then it becomes really good. You're like, well, I got to invest 15 hours, so I got to, get through 15 hours of poop and then get some good stuff. That's not a very good selling point. You don't really put that on as a good thing about your game, So that's that. Crazy Face 8745 asks, Blitzwinger, did you choose to make Walkthrough for you to help people in gaming or just for fun? Well, it was a little bit of both, because I don't know, like I've always, in every day of my life, basically people always tell me like you should do more comedy and like you're funny and blah blah blah. So, not to be arrogant, but so I felt like I could definitely have a funny approach towards game, especially because I'm a big fan of video games, so I felt like it's a perfect combination. I could get the word out there, plus it's fun for me to play games, and I could help people in the process. And the other thing is, of course, I can keep my I try to keep my content kind of PG to PG-13 at times. Like sometimes, I do curse by mistake or such, simply because in real life I do curse, right? And but I try to keep my content kind of family friendly, simply because I've gotten so many messages from moms and aunts and even grandmas who has and dads and such who have told me that they watched my videos with their kids and it helps them help them through games. So I try to keep it family friendly, but sometimes I do let a certain F-bomb or something slip by, simply because it's not very. It's kind of like restricting my real lexicon, but I try to keep it as PG and as family friendly as I can. So it's a very interesting process to stay funny without resorting to just shouting and screaming and cursing everywhere, because there's a lot of commentators that do that, and look, it works for them, and I think that a lot of kids do find that funny, just the idea of swearing, but to me, I find that it's better to just kind of be funny in a smarter way or in a more dorky way, just to stay family friendly. So that's basically that. But again, with mature games, when I play a mature game, I expect the fact that a parent wouldn't let their kid to watch a mature game anyway. So I do allow myself to be a little more lenient in those games. So like Darksiders and things like that, I allow myself to cover a little bit more mature topics and things like that, simply because it's a mature title. But I'm starting to ramble. I have a problem with that. I ramble way too much. All right, next up, Club Penguin Mariofi. Maybe that's how you pronounce that. I'm really sorry, guys. If I mess up all your names or any of your names, I'm really sorry. It's not because I'm trying to do that on purpose. And he or she asks, have you played Team Fortress 2 or the folder games? Yeah, no, the Portal games. That's what he or she asks. And I have not played Team Fortress 2. It's a game that all my friends have been trying to convince me to play. They're like, dude, why aren't you playing? This game is amazing. I used to be addicted to Counter-Strike, like literally addicted, like way too many hours. Like every day, 4 to 5 hours, I'd play Counter-Strike. It was ridiculous, especially in high school, because I would just, even in school, we would set up like servers and we'd play in school. We'd go to our computer lab and we'd just play during classes. So yeah, it was bad. But as far as the Portal games, I have played Portal 1 and I enjoyed the hell out of it. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me, and I haven't played Portal 2 yet. But maybe we'll do a walkthrough of that together, kind of, blind playthrough together, see how it all unfolds. And you guys get to laugh at me not being able to solve puzzles, and I get to laugh at myself not being able to solve puzzles. But yeah, and now the final question, which was the first question I was asked, and it is from FMessy23. Man, this guy asked like, I think 5 or 6 questions. Good job on you, man. You got a lot of questions. That's good. Hey, Blitzwinger, are you going to make videos of any other Lego games? Example, Lego Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. Thanks for answering my question in the last Q&A. No problem. That is what I'm here for. And yes, of course, as I've previously said, if you guys can recommend... Oh, yeah, by the way, Lord of the Rings is coming out soon. Maybe I'll do a walkthrough of that for sure, right? It's going to be a new game, plus it's a Lego game, so we'll play that for sure, I promise you guys. But in the meantime, maybe in September we could get another game in there, simply because in September we've got Borderlands 2 and Family Guy Back to the Multiverse, so I want to squeeze another game in there. So recommend which Lego game you want to see me play in September. So this is it, guys. That leads to the conclusion of the 2,000 subscriber Q&A. And if you're like, okay, well, I'd love to ask a question, why can't you answer it? Don't worry, because honestly, at the time of this recording, which is August 11th, we've already hit 2,433 subscribers. So I'm sure that within the next, 10, 15 days, I'll be doing another one of these Q&A videos. So save your questions for that, and you'll be able to post it on that video, and then I will answer them a week later. So there you have it, guys. That is the conclusion of this 2,000 subscribers special Q&A video. Thank you very much for listening. And wow, this is long. This is nearly half an hour video. But hey, when you get a lot of questions, and I try to be thorough with my answers and not just kind of shoehorn them in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and of course I always love to hear your comments and let me know what you guys think of the video. Any suggestions, comments, tips, tricks that you want to leave in the comment section below. And of course, guys, thank you again for watching. You guys are freaking awesome. I'll catch you guys on the next 1,000. See you later, guys. Peace out.